Good morning, sir. So, guys,
Good morning, sir.
let's wait for another hardly 20 second. Then
All right,
exactly we're starting the session.
sure.
So, guys, good morning. Welcome to the Network Ends. And today we are starting a new a program, which is a CCNP to CCI. Okay. So, like a Gaurav sir is the trainer who gonna deliver this entire program, CCNP ENCOR, and then CCNP NRC. So basically, this is going to be 150 hours of live training, including a practical, including all like a concept, whatever you are expecting from this trainings as per the industry standard. Okay. So Gaurav sir have almost around 18, 19 year experience in industry. He is already CCI in CCI Enterprise, DevNet, data center. So like you're in the right hands right now. Okay. So we are starting this program and starting from the ENCO. So Gaurav sir, over to you. You can, I'm just stopping my screen sharing and you'll start.
All right. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you for introduction. And I welcome you all to this esteemed program of CCNP to CCI Enterprise. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Gaurav. I'm having around 20 plus years of industry experience now. Okay, all into network designing, deployment, implementation, migration. And for my training experience, as of now, I can say I have more than 3,000 hours of experience giving trainings to corporate customers as well as individuals. Right. Regarding my qualifications, I have done engineering in computer science, and then certifications. I'm triple CCI certified, enterprise service provider, and DevNet. Another one is in pipeline right now. Okay, and this is all about my introduction. This course that we are going to start is about CCNP ENCOR first. Okay, ENCOR, it's, I don't know if you are aware about it or not. This is, we can say, I mean, a next layer. The first level becomes your CCNA. Okay, CCNA, you learn about the basics about routing, switching, wireless, security, what all things do we have. Then CCNP is a professional level course, okay, or certification from Cisco that I say. Within this, ENCOR, in the enterprise track, ENCOR is one of the must exam or certification that it requires. Ultimately, it leads to, I mean, the path, if I tell you, it's starting from CCNA goes till your CCI, and within I mean, the Cisco has developed different paths. This path is for enterprise networking, which comprises of your routing, switching, wireless, little bit of security, okay, as well as automation nowadays. In past days, there were different exams for routing, different exam for switching, but now they have designed in a different structure. I'll walk you through that as well. Okay, let me share my screen and I'll show you. Desktop. If there is no question, I request each one of you to please go on mute. I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this Cisco certifications, if I search on Google and open this Cisco Professional, okay, in this professional level courses, there are, I mean, multiple streams or paths that I told you, like enterprise, collaboration, data center, security, service provider. Right now, we are talking about CCNP Enterprise. I'll click over here. So this tells you about what all exams, trainings that Cisco recommend to pass these core exams. So first exam comes out to be your ENCOR. Okay, when the code is 350401. This is implementing and operating Cisco Enterprise Network core technologies. Okay, it is gonna cover all the core technologies. By core, I mean to say what is the different architectures, may it be your switching architecture, your routing architecture, similarly your software-defined WAN architecture and your software-defined access architecture, wireless as well as automation. Then what all concepts do we have in the virtualization? Okay, then routing and switching infrastructure, how do we configure them? What all different protocols do we have? Okay, network assurance, security, and automation as well. So it all in all, this is divided into 6 different modules, right? And once a person passed this exam and core exam, he'll get a certification of Cisco Certified Specialist. This certificate he'll get. Okay, I mean just one exam, Cisco ENCOR, and you'll get this certification. Post that, there are certain concentration exams. Okay, these are more deep dive or specialist exam, I would say. Like NRC, it talks about your advanced routing and services part. Similarly, this is ENSDWI, this is for your SD-WAN. Okay, at least one of the core exam out of these 8 exams one can pass in order to achieve the complete CCNP, Cisco Certified Network Professional Enterprise Certification. Okay, one ENCOR, one NRC. Okay, will help you or will make you eligible to achieve CCNP Enterprise Certification from Cisco. Anybody have any questions so far? All right.
Nope.
Sir, one question I have.
Yes, Sanjeet.
What is the prerequisite for this course? Like,
Pre-
is it CCNA?
Okay. For me, a prerequisite, I would recommend, I mean, it's not CCNA certified, it's not a prerequisite, but yes, the concepts that are being taught in CCNA, one should be aware about them. If he or she is aware about them, it will be helpful for him to understand or to get the concepts of ENCOR and NRC very quickly. Otherwise, he'll have to study a bit more.
More. And
Okay,
this would include both ENCOR and NRC, this course.
Yes, I mean, from networking side, we'll be delivering first ENCOR and then subsequently we'll be delivering NRC.
NRC. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So if I show you the entire path of enterprise before going to the curriculum in this certifications. Okay, if I go to enterprise. In enterprise, if you see there is CCNA, okay, then we have CCNP, and then we have CCIE. Okay, and in CCNP, I have told you one ENCOR exam is must, then at least one concentration exam you need to give, which we'll be covering as our NRC, because NRC will be covering your all the advanced routing and services concept that are predominantly used in your CCIE also. Okay, let me show you about CCIE infrastructure, what it needs. In CCIE enterprise infrastructure, if you see or if you notice, there are 2 exams in order to achieve CCIE infrastructure, enterprise infrastructure certification. One is your written exam, that is nothing but your same ENCOR exam. Okay, you need to pass your ENCOR exam first. That is common between your CCNP enterprise as well as CCIE enterprise. Okay, it's the same exam, same code number if you notice, 350401. Post that, once you have covered your written exam, then you are eligible to appear for a lab exam. Okay, so it is shooting 2 birds with 1 stone. So if you are working for your ENCOR, okay, it makes you eligible for your CCIE enterprise lab exam as well. Okay, this lab exam, it is, I mean, 8 hours lab exam, and this eligibility for this one is your ENCOR. So,
and guys, I'm requesting everyone, like I've seen like a few people already enrolled for ENCOR. So if in case their intent is to crack CCI, they can enroll NRC also, so that they'll get a proper idea like how to crack the CCI. Because the basic concept clarity is required before attempting for the CCI lab.
Yeah, this will give you, I mean, this is the path. That's how you will go. Okay, you will learn ENCOR, NRC, some of the concepts about SD-WAN and SDA also that are also required for this lab exam. I mean, that's the way to go. Right? So
let's do it in this way. Like you'll start from ENCOR, NRC, and then you'll deliver an SD-WAN also, so that at least like they are eligible to do CCIE. Like they can write.
yeah, definitely, Gaurav. That's the way.
Let's plan
we
this
also
batch
want.
in this way. First, we'll do ENCOR, then NRC, then SD-WAN. The same
Yeah.
timing, same everything, whatever the time we started now. So this is going to be approximately 6 to 7 months program till SD-WAN, and then after the SD-WAN, we can plan a CCI lab for a 2 months, like a kind of a what I can say
Boot camp kind of thing.
boot
Yeah.
camp. Yes, fine.
Yeah, correct. All right. So, guys, let me walk you through about the curriculum that Cisco has prescribed for this course, CCNP ENCOR 350-401. As I said, this is divided into 6 different modules. Okay, our first module, it talks about the architecture. So this architecture, it is not only talking about your routing architecture, it is going to cover all the different kind of architecture like enterprise network, wherein we have our tier 2, tier 3 kind of switching architecture. Then wireless LAN deployment. Is there any question? Bernard, I can hear your voice. Is there any question from your side?
Oh, sorry, that was an accident. I didn't know the.
Okay, thank you. So I was talking about the architecture, different architecture, enterprise network, covering your routing, some of the switching concept, basically. Majorly over here, it is your LAN architecture, then wireless LAN deployment architecture, SD-WAN solution, SD access solution, how they are different, what are the benefits on top of the traditional networking they are putting onto the table. Then quality of service concepts. Okay, then comes your switching mechanisms that will be used. Right. Your second module, it talks about different virtualization techniques that are being used or that will need to be used in your SD-WAN or SD access architecture. This or your MPLS stuff that will be covered over here. MPLS, sorry, it is not part of ENCOR. It will be in NRC. But yeah, VRF, concept of VRF, it will be a precursor to your MPLS. Right. So in virtualization, your normal server virtualization, what is the concept of hypervisor types, virtual machine, virtual switching, right? Then path virtualization, VRF, GRE, IPsec tunneling. Most of you might have been using it in their day-to-day life also. But yeah, this is being delivered as part of the ENCOR syllabus also. Virtualization concepts, Lisp and VXLAN. I think these are the 2 new concepts that I won't say very new, but yeah, traditionally they were not there, but as part of new technologies like SD-WAN, SDXS, they have been introduced, Lisp and VXLAN. Okay, next, coming to your infrastructure. So here it starts about your actual layer 2 infrastructure, switching, your spanning tree protocols, ether channels, trunking, how it is being done in your layer 2 network. Similarly, for layer 3, only EIGRP and OSPF plus BGP is not mentioned over here, but yeah, BGP, or only external BGP will be there in ENCOR. IBGP is part of your NRC syllabus. Okay, similarly, your wireless and IP services. There are different IP services that we use in, day out, like NTP, NAT, network address translation, port address translation, HSRP, VRRP, and the multicast also that we'll be covering over here. Right. Your 4th module is about network assurance, how to make sure that your network or your applications are working correctly. Okay, those all tools that have been provided to us from Cisco that will be starting over here. Your debugs, conditional debugs, ping, trace route, how they work. It is very imperative to know all these concepts with respect to your day-to-day life, as well as for your cracking the interview of any of the esteemed companies, because these comprise of the basics. For example, ping and trace route, these are the very basic utilities that we use day in, day out. But if we don't know how it is being how it is working in the background. If I'm, let's say, trying to use a ping utility, I know that request timeout, reply, what does they mean? But in the background, how it is working, what kind of packets I'm sending. Okay, so that is very imperative to understand in order to gain knowledge up to an expert level. So that we make sure that each one of you will understand the background, how these protocols work. Okay, then your fifth module, it talks about the security concepts. Okay, basically your device security, device access security, infrastructure security, as well as your wireless and network security, wherein your users trying to log into a particular network, what kind of different security designs and tools that Cisco has. Finally, the sixth module talks about our automation. In automation, we'll be covering Python. Okay, little bit of difference between Ansible, Chef, and Puppet. I mean, how they are different, or what is the meaning of infrastructure as a code approach? What is the benefit of Yang modeling? It's a modeling language. The different encoding languages like JSON, XML, YAML. Okay, then what are APIs? How they work? We'll be doing a practical also for all of these things. Okay, apart from this Chef, Ansible, and Puppet, I mean, these are practical is not there in our ENCOR thing, but yeah, Python, Yang, REST API, NetConf API, everything we'll be doing practically also. So these 6 module comprises of our ENCOR syllabus, right? Anybody have any questions? From the classes perspective, yeah, it will be on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, starting from 10 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And as per past experience here, we usually go up to 12:30, but I mean, we'll keep it up to 12:30. I mean, sometimes it takes longer or sometimes it is a bit shorter. But yeah, usually it takes 2.5 hours of time per class.
Hey, Gaurav.
Yes,
Sanjit this
Sanjeev.
side.
Yes, Sanjeev.
Sorry. So I have a question.
Yes, please.
I'm in EST time zone, and right now it's 12:30 a.m. my time.
Ah,
So can we adjust a little bit of time, maybe half an hour or 1 hour here and there, so that I have already enrolled for ENCOR, NRC, and SD-WAN.
Okay, we can
So
think of
if possible,
Sanjeev. No problem. We can think of jointly.
Sanjit,
Okay,
what we can do, we can start 9:30, like instead of 10. That
yeah,
I'll ask
that would
everyone.
also help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would also help. Thank you.
Another thing, Sanjeet, I would tell you all the sessions, they'll definitely be recorded. Okay, and if in case you miss any class, you are not able to attend, or I mean partially or fully, you can easily watch that recording anytime, 24/7.
I
It will
understand
be
that,
available
Gaurav.
to you.
I already have all the recordings, but I
Okay,
love
great.
talking one-to-one,
No,
like
definitely.
learning one-to-one.
Even I
Yeah,
also. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
We'll definitely accommodate you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So coming to your NRC, this is a bit shorter course than your ENCOR. Okay, why I'm saying so is because ENCOR is touching your all the different technologies, and NRC is your concentration or a specialist exam. Okay, which is having only 4 modules. First one talks about your layer 3, but yeah, it is shorter but more advanced. It is, I mean, a double click of different technologies or the concepts that we touched upon in ENCOR. That's why the name is Enterprise Advanced Routing and Services Infrastructure, right? So in layer 3 technologies, it will purely be talking about or double clicking onto your respective routing protocols. And if you see most of them, it is written as troubleshoot and verify, configure and verify, troubleshoot EIGRP, troubleshoot OSPF, because it is assumed that if somebody is logging or I mean, enrolling in the NRC program, he already knows about how to configure EIGRP. Okay, how to configure OSPF. Okay, from networking perspective, I can say that yes, we'll be revising again what is EIGRP, how we configure it, but still it is assumed that you know about how to configure EIGRP. From Cisco perspective, it says that this is purely focused on the troubleshooting EIGRP. So if you are going to troubleshoot something, the basic concepts are already clear with someone. This is assumed. Okay, how you configure and verify your policy-based routing, VRF Lite, bidirectional forwarding detection. These are all advanced level concepts that are being covered in your NRC. Then again, troubleshooting OSPF, both with respect to version 2 as well as version 3. This is nothing but your IPv4 and IPv6. Similarly, for your EIGRP also, it is touching both IPv4 as well as IPv6. Right? Second module, it talks about our different VPN technologies. Primarily, it is covering your MPLS VPNs. MPLS VPN, it is purely layer 3 VPN. Okay, there is no discussion about layer 2 VPN from exam perspective. Even in your CCIE enterprise exam also, purely layer 3 VPN. Layer 2 VPN, if somebody wants to know, it is part of service provider core exam or the service provider track. There it is being covered. However, from MPLS operation perspective, LDP, LSR, all these things will be done practically also and conceptually as well. Next VPN technology is your GRE, multi-point GRE, which becomes the base of your DMVPN, dynamic multi-point virtual private network. And just for your knowledge sake, DMVPN becomes your base for your SD-WAN. Okay, initially when SD-WAN was not in the industry, there was a solution named as Intelligent WAN, IWAN. Cisco brought that as an Intelligent WAN. Okay, that was based on DMVPN only. Then after that, after the acquisition of Viptela and Meraki, this becomes your software-defined WAN. Okay, but the basics are being covered over here itself. Right, the next two modules, module 3 is about our infrastructure security. Again, some part of this was covered in ENCOR as well, but here it is from the troubleshooting perspective. How you configure your AAA services. What do we mean by TACAX plus Radius? What are the differentiation between them? What is the concept of local database? Okay, your username, password, your authentication and authorization services that are being configured, that can be configured locally on your network device, or it can be leveraged to an external server, may it be TACAX or a Radius. Okay, practically also definitely we'll be seeing all these. IPv4 access control list, IPv6 traffic filters. In IPv4 they are called as ACL, in IPv6 they are called as traffic filter. How we configure them, what are their use case scenarios, configuration best practices, that we'll be covering over here. Unicast reverse path forwarding over here. Then control plane policing. How do we protect our control plane, our router CPU or RSP, everything that will be done using control plane policing. How to configure them, what are their benefits, how to troubleshoot them. That is also over here. Then IPv6 first hop security. Guys, IPv6 natively, it is not part of our syllabus, but still in the last batch, I covered one session on basics of IPv6 because most of the students, they were requesting to cover the basics of IPv6. Okay, then first we covered the basics of IPv6, then only a person would be able to understand its first hop security. That's how we did. Okay, then final module of NRC is our infrastructure services. Okay, it talks about how to configure and troubleshoot the management of our devices, various different protocols that we have. Similarly, your SNMP version 2C and version 3 that are there in our syllabus. And this DNAC center assurance that we'll be showing you. I mean, how DNAC as a controller, I mean, it's a software defined controller, how it helps us in troubleshooting and building the dashboards. NetFlow, yes, we'll be covering. And IPSLA, that's also will be there. IPv4 and IPv6, DHCP servers and clients, concepts, troubleshooting, it will be there. So this is all about our ENCOR and NRC syllabus, okay, from the curriculum perspective. Anybody have any questions? Timing, I have already told you. Yeah, somebody was Sanjeet.
Yeah, Sanjeet again.
Yeah, Sanjeet.
So in earlier in ENCOR, you said we will be just doing the EBGP.
EBGP, yes.
But NRC, there is no, you did not talk about anything about EBGP or IBGP.
It is a miss. I agree. Thanks for realizing, Sanjeet. It is a miss. It should be there. I mean, the block is not there, but yeah, BGP in total, I mean, advanced level BGP, eBGP as well as IBGP, all the concepts of single route reflector that are also there in the syllabus of NRC.
Okay.
It is there.
Yep.
Thanks for highlighting this. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. In total, I mean, as per past experience, what I have seen is it takes a little bit more, around 70 to 80 hours in ENCOR. Okay, in NRC, it takes around 60 to 70 hours. Okay, and I mean, it also depends upon how soon you guys are learning, because it doesn't make sense. I just keep on moving from topic by topic and you guys are not able to get it. If you are practicing, I mean, see, again, this is, as we said, that this is your journey from CCNP to CCIE. Okay, so whatever base you will prepare over here. See, I told you there is no difference between CCNP and CCIE. CCNP and core exam, it becomes your written exam for your CCIE. And then you need to give the lab. Course-wise, hardly any difference. But yes, the level-wise, it is different. So the more hard work you put it over here while doing your NRC and ENCOR, the much beneficial it will be for you while clearing your CCIE exam. Okay.
So,
yeah.
How will we doing the Q&A session? Because I do hundreds of labs every week. So if I have any question, when can we do that?
Definitely
Starting on
within
the
our
class or end of the class?
correct, both ways. I mean, in the starting also, when people are joining, if you join on time, we can spend let's say 10-15 minutes answering your questions. Okay, if it is, I mean, something which is of public interest, yes, we can continue. Or if it is just something which is of less people interest, we can delegate or we can move it to the end of the class also. If somebody wants to leave the class, he can leave and we can continue.
Okay.
But definitely, I would encourage each one of you to practice a lot. Ask me as much as questions as you want. It's up to you, because I have a fixed curriculum that I'm gonna teach you. Okay, post that, whatever R&D you can do yourself, you can come up with your questions. Maybe there may be some hard questions which I may not be able to answer at that moment. Okay, I won't give you any fake answer. I will definitely may ask you, give me some time. I'll come back to you for this. I will also do some research and then I'll come back to you. It's both ways. I mean, you will also learn. I will also learn from all these classes. And that's how it has been going since last 5-10 years. Every day you learn something new.
Yep.
All right. Open for your questions.
So are we gonna learn that like the stack switches configurations as well, or routers configuration as well in this course?
Stack switches.
Yeah, let's say I have a stack of 4 switches, 5 switches.
Stacking configuration wise, no, we won't be learning that. But yeah, conceptually, there was a concept of virtual switching. Here we'll be covering, your VSS, before VSS stacking. Okay, and VSS, VPC a little bit, just from a differentiation perspective, because it is purely for your NXOS. Okay, this is what being covered in your virtual switching. But configuration wise, honestly speaking, in your virtualized devices, the virtual devices what we have, we won't be able to stack the switches. Stacking requires you a physical stacking cable. That's only that way only you can configure it.
Okay, so in which course I can learn that? So let's say if I'm working in real environment, which I'm doing working right now, and we have lots of stack switches there. If I need to learn how to configure the stack switches, how can I learn that thing?
Okay, Sanjit, to answer your question, once you are gone through our ENCOR course, okay, I'll make you self-sufficient to learn yourself. There is no special course or there is no separate course to learn stacking. But I can make you eligible to learn yourself by reading just the data sheet or the configuration guide that has been provided to you by Cisco.
Okay.
Okay, because for every technology, there won't be a separate course. This is just an honest answer. I don't want to give you any fake answer.
Thank you.
Okay, it's just a
That's
small
what I need.
concept. It's just a small concept. You should understand why stacking. Okay, how it is different than VSS and VPC. Why I'm doing so? What is the purpose behind it? Then configuration wise, it's very easy. You don't have more than 5 or 10 lines of configuration. I'm pretty sure. But if you understand the concept, the why behind of the technology, you would be able to sail it out yourself. No worries.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, my recommendation to each one of you is for all these topics, please think in your mind why we are doing so. What is the benefit? Okay, try to find that answer first before just jumping on to configuring the devices. That will make ready for your next level also while you are designing your networks. This is all implementation, configuration, troubleshooting. Next level would be designing the networks. So the design concepts will make you or force you to think through why. Why shall I use this? Why not something else? Is there any differentiation? What is the comparison between these two technologies? That will help you. Right? Anybody have any other questions?
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead.
it's the same with me. My organization has a lot of fact switches, so I thought ENCOR would be covering this, solving issues. But in this lab, there is no practical way of troubleshooting or configuring the stack.
Ramesh, can you please repeat your question? I could not understand.
Yeah, your voice is not clear, Ramesh.
Yeah, the same with me. My organization has a lot of stack switches, so I
Stack
thought
switches.
ENCOR would cover this, troubleshooting stack issues and configuring. But I found that is,
No,
missing to me.
I agree, Ramesh. I mean, this course is, I mean, it's not person specific. This is what Cisco has, I mean, put in their curriculum. Okay, if I go over here, whatever I was showing you, this is your exam topics. This is the same topic that are published by Cisco. Okay, over here in virtualization, yes, they talks about virtual switching. Okay, and another thing, guys, please notice that in some of the lines it is written as describe, in some of the line it is written as configure, some of the lines it is written as troubleshoot. Okay, so wherever it is written as describe, so Cisco expects that you must have descriptive knowledge. Okay, theoretical knowledge. They won't expect you to have a practical knowledge in order to clear this exam. Similarly, configuration and verification, yes, both you should know. Troubleshooting, yes, you should know the troubleshooting part. Right? So stacking, as I said, definitely it is, I mean, concept wise, yes, it is part of ENCOR, but practically we cannot do. And it is, honestly speaking, stacking is an older technology. It's an older technology nowadays. Even VSS also, it's an older technology. Okay, but yeah, I can help you understand how stacking works, why stacking comes into picture, how it is different than VSS and VPC. Okay, going for the troubleshooting part or your configuration part, I won't be able to showcase it to you because I don't have any production switches over here that I can show you. We are using virtualized racks, okay, for virtualized devices. That way, I mean, we can cover almost 90% of the stuff that is there.
Okay.
So, Gaurav, when you say it's not a part of ENCOR, is it a part of NRC then?
No, it's not there. That's what I'm telling you. It is.
Okay, it's not there completely.
It's
So
not
it's
there.
just
Even it
once
is
we
not
get
there
the
in
understanding.
CCIE also.
Okay, so once we get the understanding, we can just
You can go
get the
through.
way how to configure it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Gotcha.
There, I mean, Cisco must have published for every technology, they have published their configuration guides. Even for each product also, they have published their respective configuration guides. You will be able to
Okay.
understand that. They are very much descriptive, but you will be, I mean, up to that mark so that you can understand those all things, what he's talking about.
Okay.
When we are saying
Sounds
that
good.
using your stack cable, your control plane is being shared, there is a single control plane. What do we mean by that control plane? So once you are gone through all these concepts, you will be able to easily understand that configuration guide of stacking also. That much I can ensure. If you still have
Okay.
any doubts, you can ask me. No issues at all.
No, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, regarding teaching methodology, I want to cover a little bit. Okay, I don't follow a structure like I will only, I mean, using PowerPoint slides. Okay, this is not my way. These slides, yes, we have, and they will be shared to you in your respective login. Okay, you can go through them whenever you want, but mostly I'll be using whiteboard. Okay, and EVNG, Wireshark to show the practical and the respective configuration. I mean, it is more of a practical way. Whiteboard to cover your theory. Very less, I'll be using PPT to teach the concepts to you. But you will get all these slides. Whatever I'll be teaching on the whiteboard, they are already covered in the PowerPoint slide. It has been captured, each and every topic. Okay, once we are done with, let's say, one topic, I'll be uploading that slide deck onto the your respective logins. The previous slides, I think you can also see them. Okay, this is my way. I mean, sometimes we use Notepad also to write some of the configuration steps, troubleshooting steps, sequence wise. For example, the BGP path selection algorithm, if we are explaining, we'll go through one of first selection criteria, we'll note it down on the notepad, then moving to the second one, then third one, fourth one. So these are all the tools that I usually use. Okay, in case somebody is not able to understand or I mean want to follow the PowerPoint slides, that he or she can do. Any question?
Are
Yes,
you
Ramesh.
creating any WhatsApp group for this batch?
Okay, WhatsApp group, if you guys want, you can create. I may not be part of that WhatsApp group.
Is there
Okay.
any
All your
community
notes.
or any group for the online help? Let's say if we stuck somewhere for doing while doing the labs.
Gaurav, can you help with this question?
Sorry, sir, I missed. Tell me,
Okay,
guys.
Sanjeet question is there any WhatsApp group or a community where they can get a help
Yes,
during
guys,
the
I'll
weekdays?
I'll create a group after 2-3 classes so that we all can communicate there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
What else, guys?
That's a perfect
So
way of teaching.
are you guys already gone through CCNA or any other course? Maybe an NRC or anything else? Or you all are fresh?
I'm CCN and CEH certified.
Okay, great.
CCNA certified.
All right. Certification, I mean, it's not must, but at least you must have gone through that course. I'm not expecting that everybody is CCNA certified, but at least if you know about what is IP, what is IPv4, what is IPv6, how we do a subnetting. See, subnetting is not part of our course. Please, I just want to realize you. IP subnetting is not part of ENCOR or NRC. So if you are enrolling for it, please ensure to revise those concepts. Because it will be difficult if somebody is not able to follow. I'm telling that these are two different subnets. This IP lies in this subnet. Okay, and you are not able to follow, it will be difficult for you to understand them. So if somebody has forgotten a few of the things, please revise them. It will be easier for you. Right? How about else? Other people, are you already gone through CCNA classes? Any exposure, any experience?
Yeah, myself, like I've done CCNA and I worked in the industry for about 5 years.
Okay, great.
So I'm currently doing with Amit, I'm doing SD-WAN at the moment as well.
Okay, great. Great.
So now I wanted to do because the SD-WAN covers the overlay, but I was interested in learning the underlay, the MPLS and the BGP.
So I think one question,
Mm.
why did you choose SD-WAN first and then ENCOR or NRC? Or it was just a matter of time?
Well, I'm looking for a networking job now, and a lot of people asking for SD-WAN now.
Okay.
So that's why I chose SD-WAN first. With terms of like CCNA and all that. So I have experience in majority of the on-call concepts.
Okay. Okay, then it's fine.
So
Yeah.
for me, it was just mainly about BGP and MPLS
Ah,
for then. Sorry, yeah,
got it. Got it. Yeah.
yeah, and VPN. But that everything else is I'm familiar with. But wireless and I think will be a recap for me. But it's mainly for those three subjects I chose on core.
Cool. No, that makes sense, buddy. That makes sense. Anybody else would like to share?
Yeah, I was a CCNA for about 8 years, both in the private sector and for the federal government. It's been about 4 years since I've touched the switch. I've been working exclusively in cybersecurity on the cybersecurity side of things. So this will be a great refresher, and I'm sure
Okay.
I'll learn a lot.
Great, Bernard. And I'm also sure that we'll be able to learn something regarding cybersecurity from you. I mean, during our
Don't,
security
yeah,
classes, you can also share.
yeah. My advice for cybersecurity is don't do it. It's hard to wash cybersecurity off of you. You get labeled cybersecurity, they don't want you to do network engineering. So yeah, if I could do it all over again, I'd stay away.
Fine. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you. Anybody else? There are two, Santosh, Suryakant, Ved Prakash.
Yeah,
Arijit.
hi sir, Santosh here.
Yes, Santosh.
Actually, I have completed CCNA course, but still not certified actually.
No problem.
So I working as a network engineer at a private company since 4 years. So just wanted to upgrade in CCNP.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Ramesh.
Yeah, Ramesh.
I have around 4 years, 3.5 years of experience in the network design. Prior to that, I worked as a desktop support engineer around 6 years. So even though I completed this many experience, my package is less. So I want to upgrade in the networking and want to go on another position and want to increase my package. That's why I choose the ENCOR.
All right, Ramesh. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, Santosh here. I
Yes,
already
Santosh.
enrolled till a bank. I have 3 years of experience in networking.
Thank you, Santosh. Thank you. and welcome.
Yep.
Yes,
Hi,
Akshat.
Suryakant Shukla. I have
Yes.
completed my master in computer application from Lovely, and since 2 years working as a NOC engineer for Airtel Telecom company, and I'm
Okay.
already enrolled parallelly in CCNA classes, and right now I'm teaching in CCRP just for knowledge purpose and promoted as another position. So that's why.
So, Suryakant, you are working in Airtel NOC?
Yeah, sir. Right now I'm working as a NOC in Airtel.
Manager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Yes, Akshat.
Yeah, so for me, it's more than 16 years. Sorry, now it would be 15 years of experience in the industry. And I did my CCNA way back 15 years back.
Okay.
So kind of have forgotten everything. And at that time had a goal of doing CCIE, but somehow went into server administration at that time due to the first placement that happened.
Okay.
Now over here, I've moved to an organization, I would say a car manufacturer, product based. So got a role of infrastructure head where I do have network as a segment which I need to manage.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, do I want to develop my skills again? I want to touch back on my roots and also kind of future planning for cybersecurity. Like, would like to kind of complete the whole domains that are there in the security side of the network as well as this.
Nice to know,
So,
Akshat. And thank you. Welcome to this course.
yeah, thank you. Just wanted to understand, like I do also like parallelly doing the CCNA thing. So may take time to come up to the level for the prerequisite. That's why I asked what's the prerequisite. So I think in a month or two I will be able to complete up my CCNA. So will it be possible to catch up with both of them parallelly?
CCNA has just started, or how many classes have you gone through?
Just started.
Just started. So
But
Akshat,
I can try to kind of complete it in this month itself.
if it is possible, then it will be great, Akshat. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would recommend to go through the basic concept, like IP addressing is must. IP
That I am
addressing, IP
aware of.
subnetting, that you are aware of. That's very good. Okay, what else? Basic routing and switching concepts.
That I
Basic.
need to go through.
Okay, that you must go through. Although we will also cover, but it will be helpful for you to gain quickly.
Okay.
Okay, rest, what is rest? I think that will be enough. That will be enough, right?
Yep. So how much time will we'll start with ENCOR first and then NRC, or is it the opposite?
Yeah, it will be ENCOR, then NRC, and then SD-WAN.
So ENCOR is more of core switching and NRC is more of core routing.
No,
Is that
no,
correct?
no, Akshat,
Okay.
no, Akshat. ENCOR is covering all the things: switching, routing, wireless, security, automation, okay, network assurance.
Okay.
It is touching everything.
Okay.
However, NRC is purely focused on advanced routing and services.
Okay.
NRC does not have anything about switching, apart from just one topic, which is IPv6 first hop security.
Okay.
Okay, switching, whatever we have, it is all only in ENCOR.
Okay, understood. So over here, like I do have an environment where we have 4 manufacturing plants and 1 data center and 1 DR. And they are interconnected to each other. So will we be able to kind of comprehend that architecture post this course?
Depends.
Okay.
What technology you are using, what kind of devices you are using.
It's basically core switches that are there, a bit of routers, and on Cisco, everything on Cisco, MPLS, and we do have SD-WAN. That is, we are moving from Nokia to Fortinet now.
Okay. And MPLS, you have your own MPLS or you are leveraging some service provider?
It's most probably like entity and that to the other OEMs. So entity is managing it out on a part.
Okay.
So certain links we are taking through them. Certain links we are directly taking through Airtel or let's say Sifi.
Okay,
So
then yeah, definitely. You'll be able to, I mean, cover almost 80-90% of stuff, definitely.
yeah. And a bit of wireless and VPN. That would be possible.
VPN, what kind of VPN it is?
VPN, it is, I think, Palo Alto VPN.
I mean, concept-wise, definitely we'll be covering. Palo
Yeah,
Alto, it's, I mean, as a product, it is
no, not as a
purely
product,
focused on.
but just the concept I wanted
Yeah,
to.
definitely. It will
Concept
be covering
understand.
that. Yes.
Okay, and
MGRE
wireless is
MGRE will be
completely
covering.
Cisco.
Wireless, it is completely Cisco. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, hi Gaurav. I have one quick question. The previous person asked you, right? You mentioned it's private MPLS. What do you mean? What do you like? What is mean by private MPLS?
Okay. See, for example, I am a bank. Okay, let's say State Bank of India. I have thousands of branches in India, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Will I as a SBI branch, will I leverage MPLS connectivity via Airtel, Jio, Tata, or
Yeah,
will I?
usually we will get it from like this some service provider.
Correct, right? But if I
Yeah.
talk about Airtel, they have their own service. They have their own MPLS network. Okay. Some of the companies also build their own private MPLS network, putting their links on top of
For
that
their own purpose.
for their own purpose. Yes, that's why I was asking, do you have your own private MPLS network or you are leveraging from your service provider?
Service provider. Okay, got it. Thank you.
That's what I meant. Okay.
Hello,
What
sir.
else? Yes, please.
So one of my clients still uses I1 technology,
Okay.
but not not into the routing and the core routing part, but I work as a basic network engineer there. But I see that there is a I1 technology. So if the company I want to any other new technology, if a network venture want to participate in any migration activity, what how to learn?
See, again, Ramesh, this course is focused on the ENCOR, NRC, and CCIE certification. These all side expertise like migration or implementation, people develop themselves. Okay. For example, nobody is gonna teach you the migration stuff or the best practices to migrate a network from point A to point B. There is no separate course for it. You know the impact. Let's say I take a basic example that there is a network which is running on EIGRP and you want to migrate that to OSPF. Okay, so books or courses can teach you how EIGRP works, how OSPF behaves, what are the difference between them. Now, to take your network from your existing state to the target state, what all stages will come in between, you have to think through it. Okay, if you try to Google them, maybe you will get some MOPS or method of procedures already published by Cisco or some other person. Or nowadays, there is a chat GPT also, you can ask him, he'll tell you. But as part of any book or any course, you won't find this thing. Okay, this is the skill that you will develop based on your experience. Does that answer your question, Ramesh?
Yeah, yes, thank you. Got it.
All right. Last couple of questions before we pause for today. Guys, we'll be starting our class next weekend, Saturday. Okay.
What time?
10 a.m. Okay, Sanjeet, you are the one. You
Yeah.
remind me.
You said half hour
Yeah,
before.
Sanjeet,
I mean,
what I'll do, I'll ask everyone, and before next Saturday, I'll
yeah.
update you.
We'll communicate with you, Sanjeet. We'll
That would be
let you
great.
know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, how soon in advance will we be able to access the slides?
Gaurav, can you answer that question?
Sorry,
Bernard is asking how soon we can access the slides, existing slides.
I'll give you access just after the session so that you can revise all the things, and I'll give you the lab access also so that you can do the practice on that. Like after the session, I'll share you all the materials. Don't worry.
Okay, that's
Yep.
great because I want to
Yeah.
make sure I can study in advance so that I don't
Yeah,
get
I
left
think in the
behind.
morning we discussed with you, like one of your person paid for this course, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm the person who is coordinating with you in the morning. So don't worry. After the session, I'll give you all the access. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hi, Gaurav. My name is Sachin.
Yes, Sachin.
So, my question is like I'm working environment like from warehouse to cloud is. So, here the in my organization, how to like network like multiple domain like we are working on LAN WAN as well as uh, wireless and DDI as well as firewall and data center also there. So in this course we will all we can gather for this course, like we can get everything.
See, firewall is not there, Sachin. Data center is not there. Okay, this course is, as I covered, primarily focused on routing, switching, wireless, automation. Okay, advanced routing, WAN part. That's what it is being covered over here. And later on SD-WAN also.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you.
Sir, IPsec is there in this class?
IPsec is there, yes. IPsec is there. Securing your GRE tunnels using IPsec, it is there.
Okay.
Hello,
Okay.
Gaurav.
So VPN and these things we are
Correct.
covering here.
DMVPN. Yeah, DMVPN is there. Correct.
Okay.
Hello, Gaurav.
Yeah, this Zoom group may get terminated in just 1 minute. So please hurry up.
Hello, Gaurav.
Yes.
Yeah, just asking, which one will have more opportunities, networking or cyber security?
Bernard may answer this question. Is he still there?
I am. What was the question?
Question is, which has more opportunities, networking or cybersecurity?
Oh God. I'm gonna say networking because you do security
No,
even in
Bernard, you are
networking.
lying. You are lying. I am from Canada, so I know that. Which has more money? His question is wrong. Which should have more money? That's what he should
Now,
ask.
yeah. So, if you want to talk about more money, cybersecurity, they do make more money, but
And
it's
opportunity as
different
well.
animal. Yeah, different
Opportunity as
mindset
well.
over on that side. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just in trying to transition back, it's been a challenge, and I've been in IT for over 30 years, but it's been a challenge because when people look at my resume, they say, "Oh, he's a cyber guy," but I have 30 years of IT and 5 years of cybersecurity, but I'm a cyber guy, and the math doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So
I
you
can
have to be
understand that.
careful.
Yeah. But more opportunity depends where you are working. Like everybody is focusing on the cybersecurity, like security of the network. So of course, cyber has more opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And so like I used to work at a hospital, and the security of the network gear absolutely fell on the network team. It wasn't the cyber guys, it was the network team. So you get the best of both worlds being a network engineer. You just get paid a little less than the cyber guys.
That's true.
All right, that's what I had for today. Gaurav, you
Hello.
have anything else before we
Hello,
stop?
Gaurav.
No. So guys,
Gaurav.
see you next Saturday.
Hello, Gaurav.
Yeah, Ramesh,
Okay.
last question.
So nowadays we see now the cloud networking. So whatever concept we learn in the ENCOR will we use in the cloud networking? Will it
If
be
you want,
useful?
yeah, it may be useful, yes.
So how we are gonna get the next class link, through email or on the portal?
I'll add you in the course. Don't worry. I have your email ID, and rest all my team is gonna get back to you guys to add you in the course, so that I'm sharing my screen, guys. How you guys can join the live classes. 1 minute. So guys, this is the portal which you need to access for the live sessions. So live.nwkings, ott.nwkings.com, and you have to log in with your credential. And that similarly, you can see the course. And under the course, there is a one Zoom link. Through the link, you can join the classes. This is for the live sessions, and we have another portal which is on the recordings.
So on the recording portal, I'm unable to sign up. I have to every time log in through my email address. If I wanna
Account is already created, if in case somebody already exists in our portal previously, so we already created account on replay, so you don't need to create again. You need to just forget password.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Thank you.
So thanks, guys. See you next Saturday, same time. Timing I'll confirm at least 1 or 2 days before the classes. Okay.
Okay, you all. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
All right,
Okay,
thank you.
thank
Before the
you.
next
Thank
class,
you.
make sure you'll do your basics study or something like on the CCNA label, because we are starting from ENCOR. Okay.
All right, thanks.
Okay, guys. So nice weekend. Bye.
Yeah.